One Piece, 10 Ways Big Mom Could Have Won. One Piece's Whole Cake Island arc could have played out very differently if Big Mom did not ignore so many ways to beat Luffy. Not every shonen antagonist needs to be a hyper-intelligent mastermind. However, given the resources that a bunch of them have, it's always really strange to see the bad guys just send one of their best members and a few scrubs to take out the main character. Such classic villain tropes are strewn across One Piece, and while this is mostly done for some adventurous fun, the series often does leave fans wanting for some logic. One of the literally biggest cases of this is with Big Mom during the Whole Cake Island arc. Not only does she have near-limitless resources at her disposal, but she also has one of the most powerful devil fruits within the series. With this in mind, Big Mom could have made her life a whole lot easier during this arc. 10. Had her army kill Luffy. One of the most obvious opportunities came when Big Mom's enraged army managed to overwhelm a perfectly able and ready Luffy with pure force and numbers. Despite the large roster leaving the Straw Hat prone, Big Mom made one of the biggest mistakes that a classic villain can do, and let him live. While Sanji may have begged and pleaded for Big Mom's cooperation, Luffy at this point had defied the Emperor's wishes and was actively attacking her crew. Big Mom didn't really have a lot to gain by keeping Luffy captive, and she certainly had a lot to lose by risking it. 9. Poison Luffy's food. At this point in One Piece, especially after the Fishman Island arc, Big Mom should know that Monkey D. Luffy was quite privy to some good food. Being Garp's grandson and a typical shonen protagonist, Luffy can always be trusted to eat whatever is right in front of him. With that in mind, why was poison food never an element during this arc? Despite the events of Impel Down, Luffy was still susceptible to some strong poisons. Even if he wasn't, Big Mom wouldn't have known. Huge parts of Whole Cake Island had Luffy literally eating his way out of trouble. Things may have ended a whole lot sooner if Big Mom or someone within her crew had the foresight to poison a well-placed piece of food. 8. Have homies actually watch everyone. For a country with nearly everything anthropomorphized, there's an odd number of people sneaking about and getting away with things. Sanji was able to attack Bobbin without an alarm being sounded. Luffy and Nami were able to escape the library, and most of the Straw Hats were able to break into Big Mom's own bedroom. Given that Big Mom gives life to even her silverware, one has to wonder why there aren't homies tattling on everyone everywhere or, at least, within her own home. If there were more eyes around Whole Cake Island, the Straw Hats wouldn't have been able to plot as much. 7. Steal one of the Straw Hat's souls. For someone whose devil fruit depends on stealing souls, it's odd to see that Big Mom only does this once against the main characters within the entire arc. One would imagine that this would be her go-to when fighting other people or, at least, leveraging people to her will. Big Mom probably could have taken some if not all of Luffy's soul during his prone state in the library. If not, she could have definitely taken the souls of some of the more cowardly Straw Hats and kept them as bargaining tools. With that in mind, she could have also done the same to Sanji as an extra precaution to keep him on Whole Cake. 6. Take away Sanji's memories of being a Straw Hat. Charlotte Pudding is easily one of the most fascinating characters to pop out of the Whole Cake Island arc, and one of the most interesting things about her is her devil fruit ability. With the Memo fruit, Pudding is able to pull out people's memories, look at them, and even edit them as if they were a film reel. A power like this could have profound uses, especially when getting people to bend to the whims of an authoritarian like Big Mom. However, Pudding only ever uses this power to just edit people's memories of her. One of the most strategic ways that Big Mom could have used Pudding's devil fruit could have been to rewrite Sanji's memories so as to guarantee his obedience. 5. Take away Luffy's memories of Sanji. While Sanji was arguably an easy target for Pudding's manipulation during the arc, there were also plenty of opportunities for her to steal the memories of the other Straw Hats. Especially in Luffy's case. Taking away Luffy's memories of Sanji, or even just his disappearance, could have easily swayed him away from the wedding. Given that the Charlotte family had Luffy within their clutches at several opportune times. It's weird to see Pudding never once used her power for this or even just some info gathering. 4. Possess the air. Given that Big Mom has taken control over large bodies of water, fire, and the actual weather, it's not too hard to imagine her being able to send her souls into the air to control the gases within a room. Doing so would allow her to send deadly gases to the Straw Hats without their knowledge or, in a much more brutal case, remove their oxygen supply in their entirety. With this, Big Mom wouldn't need to pull off any special martial arts or big moves to take down the Straw Hats. She could just wave her hand and everyone but Brook could have been defeated. 3. Took control of the Germa's gadgets. While it's still up in the air on whether or not Big Mom can control the air, she has shown to be able to control a variety of other things. On the assumption that Big Mom can send her souls into literally any inanimate object, one of her biggest missed opportunities was not controlling any of the Germa's equipment. Germa 66 is infamous for its advanced technology and superhero-like raid suits. Given that the Germa's involvement played a key part in assisting the Straw Hats and letting them get away, Big Mom could have made them a non-factor in their entirety if she just took control of their gadgets, possibly even their ships. Doing so would not only limit the Germa but also provide her forces with some new toys. 2. Destroy the Thousand Sunny. Every arc, the Straw Hats try to hide the Thousand Sunny so that it doesn't get captured and attacked. Every now and then, it does. They don't really try that hard. Knowing this and the fact that the exterior of Whole Cake Island must be under some surveillance, the Thousand Sunny was oddly kept intact through most of this arc. This was the Straw Hats' main mode of transportation. And at no time during this arc did Big Mom try to eliminate it. Seeing as how the Straw Hats' plans preyed on just being able to get away, Big Mom could have had her Tsunami or even Zeus Lightning destroy the boat early on, essentially winning with minimal effort. 1. Send Katakuri or Smoothie on day 1. One of the most frustrating things about overpowered characters is when they have an easily exploitable gimmick that just acts as a deus ex machina for the main heroes. Such is the way of Luffy just happening to be Enel's natural counterpart as well as Charlotte Cracker just happening to have a weakness to any semblance of pain. Why was Cracker, of all people, sent to do an important job or was even trusted to do anything with his ability by Big Mom? His entire involvement was a near waste of time, especially considering how differently the arc would have gone if either Katakuri or Smoothie were the ones that were sent out to the seducing woods.